Finally. Hello, my witches and wizards. This is Professor Rowan. I'm coming to you today to talk about the final Brilliant event, which I'm honestly really torn up about because it's now feeling more real. But this final Brilliant event is the Battle for Secrecy Part 2, which is going to be starting on December 26th, the moment the previous Brilliant event is over, at 11 a.m. my local time, and running until December 31st, also at 11 a.m. Now, as some of you may have figured out by now, I'm not the biggest supporter of the Statute of Secrecy. I understand why it exists. The burning times were bad for us all. But I also don't believe that it's appropriate for people to have to live in the closet, even if that closet is the broom closet. So, yeah. I'm torn up about this entire thing on several layers. In fact, I'm currently trying to piece together a somewhat more coherent point of view of why Constance is right, and I should hopefully be getting that video out shortly. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Brilliant event. Now, it has been adjusted to deal with the fact that you're going to be only doing this for 5 days, and, you know, there's all these weird holidays going on right now as well. But though the difficulty has been reduced, that still means that we've got 4 quests and a bonus challenge if you don't want to walk the Portkey. So let's just hop right into the details. First off, the foundables. There are going to be 2 foundables you will be finding in the wild. Those are a Nagini and Ron Weasley, young Ron. Your runestones in your fortresses will be giving you George Weasley, his older brother. Portkeys will be giving you Basilisk Fangs, and completing the 4th task will be giving you a Brilliant creature. Not creature like a random creature, but creature the house elf. You will also be getting a free store pack. It will have enough ingredients to brew 2 tonic for trace detections and a bunch of spell energy. Quest 1 is pretty much like every other Quest 1 for every other Brilliant event we've had for the last couple of years. However, it's got much better rewards. Collect 3 things up off the map. Doesn't matter what they are, just pick 3 things up, and that will get you 50 gold. Brew 1 single solitary potion. That 1 potion being pulled out of your cauldron will get you another 50 gold. Finally, return 8 of the Brilliant Nagini foundables. They should be boosted on the map, and that will be getting you 6 Estimulo potions. Completing Quest 1 will get you 550 Wizarding XP, 50 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Section books, and Spell Energy. Yes, they've increased the rewards for the restricted sections for those of us who are trying to finish off our SOSs and professions before, you know, everything ends. Quest 2. Use Master Notes 1 time. Just once, so it's not going to be a slowdown at all. That will get you 100 gold. Collect 4 Brilliant Runestones. Might I suggest just not going into your registry as much as you possibly can up to this event leading. The reason I say that is because the part 1 of the Brilliant event ends right when this begins, so you're likely to have possibly a runestone or 2 sitting there waiting for you, if you time it right, before this Brilliant event even starts. Those runestones will get you another 100 gold. Finally, return 6 Legends of Hogwarts foundables. Doesn't matter which one, Legends of Hogwarts. And it does sound like some of them may be boosted, but we don't have any official guarantee on that. That will get you 5 Dottledrot. Completing Quest 2 is 750 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Section books, and more spell energy. The tasks for Quest 3 don't feel right. Like, I think we have wrong information, so I'm going to tell you what they officially say and what I think it probably is going to be. It says to return 6 Brilliant Nagini foundables. We just returned 8 Brilliant Nagini Foundables, so I think they meant Ron, but maybe not. I don't know. That will get you 5 silver keys. You need to cast 3 ridiculous spells, which you have to cast on Ron anyway, and on Hermione, who should still be out in the wild also. So I'm not seeing that as a problem at all. That will get you 500 gold, ladies and gentlemen. 500 gold. That's more than Lucius Malfoy. Last, it says to return 6 Brilliant Snatchers. Now, usually we don't have a Brilliant event that has you collect the Brilliant Foundables from the previous portion of that Brilliant event. So this might also be a typo, and this might be the Ron piece, and the Naginis might be right. See how it's all confusing? But regardless, the 6 things you need to get, whatever they end up actually being, will be giving you 5 strong Stimulo Potions. Completing Quest 3 will get you 1,250 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 10, yes 10, restricted section books, and more spell energy. Quest 4 has you placing 3 Brilliant Foundables, which you should be able to easily do because you've got 2 in the wild that are available, and you're going to have to go into the fortress to get Fred. So, you know, in theory, this should be not as difficult as placing images in the registry usually is. That will get you 5 spellbooks. Earn 2,500 Wizarding XP from challenges, which you've got to go in the challenges anyway to get to use the Brilliant Runestones to get yourself your Weasleys. So yeah, I can see this being easy. That will get you 5 more spellbooks. Finally, collect 5 Brilliant Note pieces from the Foundables, the Brilliant Foundables. Though I'm confused as to who these Brilliant Notes would be from. Constance is in jail and is insisting that she's not in control of the Calamity anymore. And I don't want to give too many spoilers if you haven't finished the Brilliant Part 1 yet, but I'm getting the impression that Grim Fowley's not going to be the one writing the note. So, where's this coming from? That will get you 5 more spellbooks. Completing Quest 4 and the main part of the Brilliant Challenge will get you 10 restricted section books, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 50 gold, 30 spell energy, and the Brilliant Creature House Elf foundable to finish your page. Now, the bonus challenge is not as much of a challenge. If you need to use this to take care of your port keys, by all means do so. However, I've been able to, now that Adventure Sync is up and running again, opening the port keys in the 5 days, especially with all of the silver keys I've been able to get for the ridiculously low prices that they've been in the market lately, the port keys aren't as much of an issue for me anymore. But, just in case you want all of the rewards from the bonus challenge, here they are. Return 15 Brilliant Foundables. Doesn't matter which ones, 15 of them. That will give you 5 potent Stimulo Potions, which I'm having a hard time finding Snowdrop that I need, so those potent Stimulo Potions will be handy. Earn 5,000 Wizarding XP from any source, so don't forget to open your gifts, like I always do. That will get you 5 silver keys. Defeat 5 formidable foes in Wizarding challenges. Those are the ones with 2 stars, and that will be giving you 5 spellbooks. The last 2 are dealing with ones in the wild, Foundables in the wild, which we think are going to be boosted, but we don't know for certain. That's going to be returning 2 Severus Snapes and 2 young Harry Potters. Returning 2 Severus Snapes will give you 5 spellbooks. Returning 2 of the young Harry Potter will give you 5 wit sharpening potions. Completing the bonus challenge will get you 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, and achievement badge for your Ministry ID, 20 spell energy, and all those basilisk fangs you need to place the image. Now for the tips and tricks. I honestly believe the things that are in Task 3 are listed in the system incorrectly. So make sure that you keep your eyes peeled as to what you actually are going to be needing to do for task 3. I hate not being properly prepared, but it is what it is. I'm also very, very interested in seeing how the back and forth is going to be going between Harry and Hermione and Constance, considering the back and forth that they've been having in part 1. And I'm curious also to see who those notes are from. I'm just curious in general how they plan on wrapping all of this up in 5 days. I'm also really hoping that some of the dialogue is going to be from Penelope's point of view. Being trapped in that portrait, she's had an opportunity to be a fly on the wall and maybe give us an insight into everyone's true motivations. I'm hoping that we get more details from her. If you would like to see for yourself the pictures of the dialogue, I've put some of them up on my website, but also Task Force Times has a complete list of all dialogue that has happened for all the brilliant events and all the plot in general on their website, and that will be linked in the description below. If these videos we've been able to give you have been helpful, please like, subscribe, share. It really does help us out. Coming out on January 1st, I believe, we're going to get notifications about everything that's going to be happening in January. We are not under the impression that there's going to be another brilliant event. In fact, we've been told there's not going to be another brilliant event. This is the last one, and I'm very conflicted about that. But there are still events going to be happening in January, and we are going to still be covering them. We're also going to be doing some general wrap-ups of everything. And if you have any suggestions or thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much to our patrons, because you guys help keep the continuing of all this weirdness in our lives possible. And if you would like to help support us, either by becoming a patron and getting access to videos and things early and videos that only they get to see, or if you would like to support us some other way, like perhaps purchasing us a jittery beverage, the links for those are also in the description below. I'm still going to be twitching, not that kind of twitching, like the Twitch streaming every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. I am also on Thursdays on Balsamic Games Gaming's channel doing a beta test of an RPG, so you can come check out my coven of the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. As we do crime, I enjoy the crime part because I don't actually do crime, so it's fun to imagine doing crime. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe rest of this weird holiday, because it's like between Christmas and New Year's, time has no meaning. So make sure to stay safe during this nebulous void week-long weirdness, and to remember to keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready.